Hi, this is Hugh. I had this idea that it would be cool to build a Blade 120S2 from scratch, and the idea was to get all the progress on film. So here we have the main frame and the motor, and it's held in by these two screws. Now my next thing to do would have been to install these two bearings, and I just realized on this huge parts order that I put in that all the stuff I got, the only thing that's being shipped separately is those two bearings. So it's kind of put this whole thing on hold for now, because you want to put that shaft in with the bearings, of course, because then you can mount the main gear. Because once you mount the main gear, then you can start putting on the battery frame and then the landing gear, and then you have something to work with, and then you could start going with your control board on the front and your servos. And I don't really want to put all that stuff on while this thing's flopping around because it doesn't have any landing gear on it. So that was that kind of hey, what do I say, that's my bad. I screwed up. I just didn't realize that that one thing didn't come with that order. And of course, that was the third thing I needed. I grabbed the frame and the motor. The next step was to set these bearings in, and then the main shaft, and then the main gear, and so on and so forth. And then start building the head assembly up, rotor head assembly, and all that. So this is what we got for today. This is it. You got your standard frame. This isn't anything fancy. This is just the basic frame, the OEM frame that comes with the helicopter when you buy it. And this is the stock replacement motor. This is which is the same. The S2 has, the 120S2 has the exact same motor as the 120S. In fact, all the tail motor, the boom, the servos, the shaft for the main shaft for the rotor head, all that stuff is the same. The only thing that's different inside is this board, this control board, and of course the transmitter's different, because this has the this sends the signals of when you're low on battery and stuff like that. The 120S, the regular one, doesn't have that. And I've also noticed the 120S2 is definitely tuned to be a little quicker than the 120S. So anyhow, we're going to have to pick this up later, and I'm sorry about that, but so this is step one, the frame and the motor. Yippee. Oh, I'm so annoyed right now. So anyway, we'll pick this up in a few days, and I could, I've got a helicopter that's broken right now that I could take apart and use those bearings. It's just that wasn't part of my plan. I wanted to build this whole thing from the ground up, and it's not a financially smart way to do it. It's actually cheaper to just buy the whole thing. Buy the package deal. Get the ready to fly package. But the cool thing about this is you get done and you say, hey, I built that myself. I put this together. If something comes apart on here, it's my fault. So that was the plan, and it looks like, according to the, I just found it on their website, that the order was split, and it looks like that'll be here Thursday. So today's Monday. So unless I can scrounge those bearings up somewhere else in the meantime, we'll resume this on Thursday. And I apologize for that. That was not my plan. And I did want to do another video about the best beginner helicopter. I mean the very best helicopter for somebody that has never flown a helicopter before. And you might be surprised what I come up with, because it's not going to be the same answer I would have given you a year ago, because now we've got some new players in the game. So anyway, in the meantime, I'll probably do that video. I have to get set up for it. I'm not going to do it tonight, but so that'll be my my opinion on the very best beginner helicopter for somebody that has never flown a helicopter before and wants to get into this hobby. So look for that to come up in a day or two. And as far as this goes, I'll resume this Thursday, which means it should be up by, Friday or the weekend at the latest. And sorry about that. That's the way it goes sometimes. Fly safe, stay safe. Don't crash. If you do, don't worry about it, because everybody does. I will talk to you soon.